If you go to Heaven on Haven, you'll see this sniper box right here and this jar of piss. This is a reference to the sniper in TF2. The sniper has a secondary known as the jarate, which is what this is based off. It's basically a jar of piss which he throws at his enemies as a secondary weapon. So hopefully no one gets this jar thrown at them in game. And that is just one of the 10 Easter eggs we're gonna have a look at. Next, we are moving to Split for a League of Legends Easter egg. If you go to B-Link, you'll see this restaurant called the Scuttle Shack. And right next to it here, you'll see a bunch of boxes of dead Scuttle Crabs. This is a reference to one of the most iconic creatures in League of Legends. Riot loves League, so of course there's going to be more LoL Easter eggs. Let's move over to the next one. If we go to Ascent now, and we go over to this bench right here in Arch, you'll see this little guy. This guy right here is a reference to Tahm Kench in League of Legends. He's a very well-known champion, a cool little League of Legends Easter egg. Next, if we quickly move over to Pearl and go to attacker side, and then move over to B long here, you'll see this green door right here called the Deep End. And if you look closely on both of its sides, you'll see this dagger right here. This dagger is actually a reference to Pyke. Pyke is another League of Legends character, and he's also closely related to water and the sea. So it kind of makes sense as Pearl is also very like sea and water based. Now, if we stay on Pearl and move over to Defender Spawn, you'll see this comic store right here, High Tide Comics. If you walk inside it, you'll see a bunch of Valorant memorabilia, like these Radiant Gun Buddies, kind of like Valorant Gun Buddy, I guess. You'll see this little chibi statue of Zedd. You'll see these water bottles. And what's really cool is if you go up the top of the store, you'll see this giant glitch pop dagger right here. And of course, these little chibi jets and ciphers. So this is a really nice touch as well. Did you know the golden gun from Spy Crush is actually an Easter egg from another game? The golden gun is actually from the James Bond novels. However, in Valorant, it took more inspiration from the video game series, where the golden gun was a one-shot, one-kill weapon, just as in Spy Crush. They even removed the suppressor from the ghost to make it look more like it. Have you ever wondered why there's so many small bears scattered around the different maps? This is actually a reference to Valorant's senior game designer Volcano, aka Salvatore Garosso. You see, he actually made the famous DE cache map for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And in the map, he hid a little teddy bear near part of the map called Squeaky. And since then, he has started designing maps for Valorant as well. And as a little homage to DE cache, he started placing small teddy bears around the map. Did you know that if you go to Breeze and goes into this music shop right here called Booties, you'll see this sheet of music right here. Now, these notes actually play a certain melody, and when played on an instrument, they actually play the Zedd Spectrum theme. The music shop even used to be a Zedd music shop back when it was first updated. Do you remember this clip?
Right, yeah.
But I feel like Optic would have vetoed it if they didn't. Oh no! Oh!
Alright actually added a little Easter egg after Crashies hit this sick clip. They put a little email on this little iPad right here that read, "After a recent tragedy resulting in the fatality of 5 of our Everett Lynn personnel, we are taking a moment to remind everyone that ziplines are for single riders only. Your safety is our top priority, but in order to ensure that its safety regulations must be adhered to." This is a nice way to homage one of the best aces in VCT history. Did you know that one of KO's voice lines is actually a Marvel reference? KO says,
"I can do this all day,"
when he gets a kill in a round. This is actually a reference to Captain America,
I could do this all day.
who has said this multiple times throughout multiple Marvel movies. Now, with the relatively new Black Market collection, did you know that the butterfly knife actually has a chance to change his finish on its knife blade? And yes, I do believe these colors are based on CSGO finishes, although nobody's quite sure. One finish is a fade-like finish, where it goes from orange to purple. Another one is a sapphire-like finish that is just completely blue on the blade. Now, there are also other skin Easter eggs. Like, if you use the Oni Katana with Yoru, and then you Yoru ult, you will actually pull out an Oni Mask instead of Yoru's normal mask. This is a really cool touch to the already sick Oni 2.0 collection. Finally, Easter egg number 13, since I gave you guys 3 extra. If you stab the candy cane knife enough times into a wall, you will eventually get it to become a sharp dagger, like this. And that is all the Easter eggs I have for you as of today. But if you can, please subscribe. Anyways, bye-bye.